Sheffield Wed 3, Leeds 0. Gary Hooper brace relieves pressure on Carlos Carvalhal. All eyes were on the under-fire Sheffield Wednesday manager beforehand, but, after a sorely needed and emphatic success, scrutiny turned to their Yorkshire rivals. After a promising start to the season, Leeds were taken to the cleaners and this abject surrender marked a third successive away defeat. Christiansen's side began brightly, with Spanish playmaker Samuel Saiz a major threat, but, after Gary Hooper fired Wednesday ahead in the 25th minute, it was one-way traffic. As halftime approached, the informed striker struck again, his seventh in his last 7 appearances, before a stunning late piledriver from midfielder Kieran Lee completed Leeds' misery. Patience in Carvalhal from supporters had begun to wear thin after last week's Steel City Derby defeat by Sheffield United was followed by another loss at Birmingham 3 days later. If not quite salvation, this was certainly redemption for the Portuguese boss, who has guided Wednesday to the playoffs in the past 2 seasons and is facing a make-or-break campaign. With a new manager in Christiansen and a raft of new players, Leeds set the pace in the opening weeks of the campaign. There was, and there remains, hope of a genuine renaissance at Elland Road under the ownership of Andrea Radrizzani. After Leeds midfielder Calvin Phillips headed over early on, Hooper swept the ball home from Tom Lee's header and then nodded in a second from Stephen Fletcher's assist to make it 2-0 at the interval. Leeds hit the post early in the second half through Pierre-Michel Lasogga, and a goal then might have led to a different outcome. Probably not, though, as Wednesday, buoyed by an outstanding performance from midfielder Barry Bannan, continued to dominate. Bannan thumped the post after the Owls cut Leeds apart before Lee hit a brilliant long-range shot to make it 3-0. Hooper then smashed an effort against the crossbar to be denied a hat-trick. Christiansen added, "We spoke about stopping Barry Bannan but we weren't able to do that. I don't like to talk about budgets, but Bannan would be the best paid player in our team by far. But it's not an excuse because we have to